folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Slay the Spire. We are playing as the Silent on Ascension 2, where we get more elites and normal enemies are deadlier here. And we are in Act 2, and the boss we're going to face... Who is that? And this is the patch that just put out the preview of who the bosses are. I mean, I see flame things, that's the Hex guy, but isn't the Hex guy in the first round? I don't know who that is. Well, you know, we'll just figure it out. So we, at the end of the last episode, after defeating a boss, we did YOLO Pandora's Box. So we got a whole bunch of random cards in here. We've got a fair amount of synergy from before that in terms of Shiv stuff, right? We got our accuracy, we got a couple of cloaks and daggers, for example. We don't have the Shiv power, infinite blades, or whatever it is. We did lose our defense by doing Pandora's Box, which is crazy, but we did get a couple of defensive things, and so we're going to go through the shops here and probably just thin out our deck a little bit from the stuff that's not really helping. Particularly, we're going to get rid of non-defensive cards as much as possible, I think. So this is going to be the route we start with for sure. We got, what is this thing called? Spheric Guardian here. So he's got all the artifact, that's okay, we're not a poison deck. He does have a lot of armor. He did negate the first round vulnerability, which is a little bit annoying. He doesn't attack in the first round, which does give us an opportunity to play out some of our powers. We've got two of these acrobatics, which I'm not convinced we need both of those. Certainly we don't need it on the first round, I don't think. I'm wondering if I prepared... you know what, we're prepared and get rid of the Piercing Whale to start off with. And the prepared is actually quite good in this deck because we do have a couple of curses. And the discard mechanics will be handy because we've got the curses... We didn't choose to gain curses. We have the Duvu doll, and we got some curses after that. We probably won't stress about removing the curses. Well, actually, I guess well, that's an interesting thing. I was going to say, is it worth removing the curses over, you know, removing other things that stop? Maybe we want to keep the curses because of the Duvu doll. That's entirely possible. As long as we get the discard mechanics to cycle. Yeah. Alright, so Dagger Spray is actually quite good for our deck with the extra strength. That was one of the things we'd considered maybe grabbing. I think I'll play at the well-laid plans, obviously. I think we are going to acrobatics because we've got quite a bit of useless stuff in our hand. Well, I mean, there's certainly nothing more useless than you. The thing is, we're obviously going to play out the Dagger Spray. We might want to retain... Well, the 2 weak isn't going to help. That's a lot of block, but it's very expensive. I think we'll end up retaining the deflect. So, I mean, we can still Bane for 1 attack, but there might be better options here. Like, for example, there we go. I want to get After Image, because it's a power. We'll get it down. That's going to be okay. And I'll just neutralize him for a bit of damage. Obviously, the weak won't apply, but it does get rid of some of those. And since we don't have accuracy, I guess we could have retained the Cloak and Dagger as opposed to Deflect. Deflect is nice because it's free. We don't have our accuracy yet, but actually we'll probably retain Cloak and Dagger. The Deflect means we can cast more stuff on this turn, but Cloak and Dagger is what we'd like to cast. So he armors up a little bit more, and now he's just going to start beating on me. And that's about that. So there's the accuracy. Would have been great to have it last round. We're clearly going to get that down. Well, let's start with the Distraction. It is free. Into an Adrenaline, which actually is very nice. So we're still going to do this. We're absolutely in Adrenaline right now. I'm fine with that. We get the improved Cloak and Dagger. We are going to want to make sure to armor up a little bit more. Well, the thing is, we're going to block enough over here, which is good. So, double Cloak and Dagger. Do we Dagger Throw for a redraw? But we won't have any energy to do anything else. I'm thinking what we do is we dual Cloak and Dagger and Flying Knee so that we have more energy next turn. I think that's going to be fine. Okay, he's down to 30. We're going to take no damage this turn with Overkill. Oh yeah, we do have this. The Dagger Throw does a little bit more. Quick Slash is a net gain in cards, but there's a good chance there'll be something we're okay to discard. Although we do have extra energy. I might want to just go for the extra draw. Right, we're now frail, so blocking kind of sucks. Although Piercing Whale is particularly good in this situation. He's going to be double striking. And we don't have lethal. No. He's going to be double striking here. Do we just want to start with one of our redraws? We're playing this regardless. Unless we can somehow muster up lethal. Alright, let me start with the dagger throw. So the flying E is going to be 10. These, it's 2 shivs with this, so it's going to be 16, 26. Oh, we do have lethal. Well, there you go. I mean, I think we'd have gotten there anyway, but blam! Oh yeah, the shivs are even more than that. I forget to add the strength. Gold and a card. It's an upgraded Caltrops, which can do so much passive damage. Deflect is another high-quality cheap block in the deck that doesn't have it. I like Backstab a lot. I've really come to appreciate this. Especially with the Bag of Marbles, that opening damage Backstab is really big. I can see an argument for grabbing any single one of these cards. Any single one. I don't know if you've got a ton of defense. How much of a ratio is defensive cards now? In a sense, Neutralize sort of counts as 1. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's expensive. 5 with the 1 deflect. Like, we're light on defensive stuff, so there's something to be said about this. This keeps your deck thin. This is so much opening burst. You know, kill a minion, do all kinds of things. I feel like I have to grab the deflect. The problem is now is I may have to look for some more card draw mechanics. But yeah, let's grab that. Hopefully that was the right decision. All right, what you got for me, vendor? First of all, let's double check. Tough bandages. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, gain 3 block. Honestly, we are looking to do a fair amount of discard. Runic Dodecahedron. If your HP is full, gain energy at the start of each turn. Yeah, Bottle Up Flame. Choose an attack that you start with. Cheap all-out attack. No. Finisher can work well with what we're going, but I don't think we're looking for that. You got the Good Instincts over here, the Secret Technique. I think we have to commit to the card. That's nice, but the card removal. And I don't think I'm going to remove the curses. I think what we're going to do is remove Bane. Because I'd rather draw, like, I think it's fair to say I'd rather draw anything else in my deck rather than Bane. It doesn't do enough damage to, like, burst down someone who's about to kill us, and it's not a defensive card. I think I'm okay with doing this. Now, we do have some money left over, but I'm going to save it for the next withdrawal and or, you know, purchasing, or withdrawal, removal. Yeah. Hope I'm making the right decision. I'm sure there's, like, half the chats, half the comments are going to disagree with me, but they're going to, well, no. 75% of the comments are going to disagree with me, but they're going to disagree with me in entirely different ways from each other. Now, I'm at full hit points. If I do continue going down the right, question mark, you know, who knows? Another shop for another removal. I think I'm okay with that. Normal fight, which should be fine, unless this was also a fight, in which case I might be in a little bit of trouble. Into boss, or elite, and then I can campfire over here, which is pretty good. Alternatively, you can go here, question mark, campfire, elite, question mark. We still get the other shop over here. I'm not seeing a huge difference. Like, there might be some micromanaging kind of thing, or, you know, but I'm just gonna take the right. I still like the idea of the second removal. We can buy some potions. We will buy. No, we won't. We won't buy any because I think I need 150, or do I need 125? It might be It may go up by 25 every time, and that was what 100. No, I'm just gonna leave. It's gonna be fine. Woo. Whoa, she's really mad. I don't think I've ever not bought a potion because it's usually worth it. Oh, blood vial. Oh, bronze scales. Oh, man. Yeah, it is 125 here. We could have bought a potion. And prepared. I think prepared is worth grabbing. Again, I've talked about it before. It's negative card efficiency, but we may end up collecting a few more curses. Can we do that in this? Yes, we can. And that's all. And Venom, not bad. We can get another, like, discard card mechanic thing. God, it'd be nice to have a Apotheosis. Blood Vial is nice for the extra HP. Bronze Scale is fantastic for the damage reflection. I like the idea. I think I'm still going to remove over here. So the question is what? Part of me actually wonders about getting rid of the Survivor. I know I'm talking about, like, I need more defensive cards, but is that the one? Leg Sweep is a defensive card. It's so goddamn expensive. Do I actually want to remove a card? I'm actually wondering about getting rid of the second Acrobatics, because God knows when I have the two Acrobatics in my hand, that's kind of a loss. And I do have the Prep. I think one Acrobatics and one Prep might be enough card cycling. I've got the redraw from the Dagger Throw. I've got the extra draw from Quick Slash, none of which are brilliant, but at least they do something. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think this is going to help the tempo of my deck a lot. Because Acrobatics doesn't do anything by itself. A lot of time, like, the one energy is a little brutal. At least the others do some damage, and therefore, you know, might remove a threat. I think this is okay. And again, I'm sure now we're at like 90% of people who are going to disagree, but we're going to do it. So I could get the Prepared, but I'm not going to grab it because I don't think I need that more, and I think it's going to lead to too many zero card. If I had anything like that, if I had what is it called, Panache or something like that, that would change things a lot, but we don't. I think that's okay. All right, this fella here, he's going to hex me at some point, which is going to be annoying because it actually does counter the Cloak and Dagger quite a bit. So I think we'll get down our powers. It would be nice to open while he's vulnerable here. After Image, Accuracy. Cloak and Dagger, we do have the Accuracy out, plus the bonus Strength, which is okay. Shiv. And Dagger Spray. You know, that's actually a fair amount of damage on the opener, and we do have 2 powers down. So that's good. So here comes the Hex. So is it whenever it's a skill or just non-attack? Non-attack. Still, I'm gonna go for it. It's fine. So we got the Piercing Wail, which is kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. So yeah, Dagger Throw does 1 more damage than Quick Slash, and since I do have a curse in my hand, it's 6 1, half dozen of the other. Well, clearly we'll deflect. I was trying to decide if I should Piercing Wail now or save it for later. Since I'm going to be unloading my hand, I guess I will Quick Slash here, see what we draw. We'll pick up the Neutralize. That's really good. Alright, well, we'll Piercing Wail. Who cares about the dazes? We could, and a bunch of them went into my actual draw pile. That is true. I'm not killing him this turn. I think we kill him next turn, probably regardless. If we draw a really bad hand, then we might Swift Potion here. Well, Wildlight Plants is free. We will go ahead and Acrobatics, although we're getting more dazes. You know what? He's not attacking me this turn. It's going to be a little bit weird. But I actually should have done, like, nothing. Actually, okay, let's do this. Oh, Flying Knee. And I'm going to wait. I'm not going to use Prepared or anything like that. We should lethal him next turn. I'll hold on to the Deflect, or the Prepared, so that we can cycle something. I might have been able to draw a kill card. I guess there's only 1 card left in my deck. Oh yeah, it's a Dazed, so never mind. I'm weakened here, but 2 attacks will do it. We've got a lot of ways to get there. Dagger Throw. That works. I'm sure I could have played that differently and probably gotten a kill 1 turn sooner, but it was fine. Dash Plus. I mean, that's a lot of block and a lot of damage. It's very expensive. Sucker Punch is nice to add more weaks, but defenses are nice. I'm actually wondering if the dash is strong enough. No, I think we just skip this. And thinner deck, usually better, especially if you got a core of important stuff, and in this case it's Cloak and Dagger. That's the core of important stuff. There's our extra energy. I hate the fact that this guy loads a bunch of crap into my deck. Let's Distraction first. Get a free Acrobatics. I don't know what our turn looks like. I want to burst him down, I will neutralize the guy who does the most damage. We'll clearly be deflecting. I think we're going to acrobatics and look for some cloak and daggers and accuracies and stuff. That's looking pretty good. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 for our energy. That gets us up to... We're going to be taking 25. That gets us sufficient block. You know, more than enough, I guess. Oh, with the deflect... do we still need the leg sweep? Well, maybe not, but I think it's still going to be nice to apply a little bit more weak. So, I don't know. We'll just discard that unless we want to keep it. No, I'll discard the dagger throw. We'll keep the survivor in case we don't draw good enough stuff. So, I'll weaken you. And yeah, I'm going to start applying damage to Taskmaster. I mean, he's got the most hit points, which is kind of annoying, but he's got the worst effect. Oh, I'm not retaining card anyway. Derp, derp, derp. I always, like, get used to having that ability, and then I forget that next fight I didn't cast it. I keep thinking it's like a relic effect, but it's not a relic effect. It's a spell. It's a power. Alright, vulnerable wears off. Yeah, we want to get down the after image. Yes, we will prepared, because it's a card, and we can parasite. That's true. With that, the extra prepared might actually be worthwhile. Wow. Where's our defense? And I can't burst anyone down. Do I want acrobatics? But then we only have 1 energy. Like, acrobatics for 1 defense. I think what we do is we just apply damage. We accept the fact that we're going to take a buttload of damage here. And that's the way it be. Now, where's the map? We're going to question mark into campfire. So it's not all is not lost, but man. And now we're vulnerable, so the next round is going to be especially dangerous. Only 2 attacks. Some of the weakens were off, though. We'll drop the well-laid plans, get some defense. This is a great time, I think, for the piercing whale. I'm pleased with that. Quick slash this guy. Neutralize for the kill. Or... it's overkill, but I will... I guess no matter what, I'm not taking any damage this turn. Never mind. So we'll do that, and then I will hit you that way. Okay. Forgot I had armor. I do have 1 energy left over. No, don't retain anything. Although, I guess I could retain the curse, just so I have, like, a dummy card discard, you know, depending on how things go. I should have. There was no reason not to. Oh, yeah, he entangles me, so no attacks this turn, so I gotta go for huge defense. Luckily, we're kind of there. Prepared. These wounds are very annoying. Until double acrobatics. Well, we're gonna leg sweep this guy. This is the biggest source of damage. And we'll have to hope that we get and we don't. A free defense. But, so we'll only take 2, so at least that's not too bad. I think the dagger spray is the most efficient source of damage here. We could keep the acrobatics, but again, a lot of times we don't have enough energy to make use of acrobatics. We need like we need that thing where you can't use potions, but you get an extra energy or something. That would be perfect with an acrobatics heavy deck. Well, we're not acrobatics heavy anymore. Can we kill one of these mofos before they obliterate me? Well, I mean, obviously we can go and dump those. That's a no-brainer. And some more defense. We're up to 21 defense. We soak him. There's 14 over there. And the answer is yes, we can absolutely kill this guy. We can dagger throw into... We don't need the survivor anymore, because we'll just shiv him for the kill. And I think we'll just dagger spray instead of acrobatics. It's 12 damage. Yeah, what's the point in doing the draw? Yeah, we can maintain it, retain it, just in case it gives us something interesting next time. Or, like, we get a weak hand next time and we need the acrobatics. So we'll prepare. Boom. Done. Okay, so we did take a fair amount of damage on that fight. I got a strawberry. Yeah, I mean, you know, HP is nice, but it's not helping our combo going on. I think I'm going to grab the second prepared here, actually. Because the curses and things like that, And when we're on a low energy turn, using a prepared to dump an acrobatics is fine. Malaise is pretty good. And actually, what's interesting about this, the upgraded Malaise, you can cast it for 0 and still have an effect, which is nice. But I think prepared is such a great, actually, boost to this deck. I still think, like, in a vanilla deck, I still don't like it, but once you start working around a little, yeah. Okay, so we don't get a fight. We could heal 25 hit points, or choose to add a card to our deck. That's interesting. We're obviously, we do get 2 campfires in a row, which means, you know, I could do double upgrade, or I'm like, well, I'm already healing anyway, so what's the bother? That's a big list of cards. I think I'm going to do this because there's a few more cards we could get for some synergy. If we've got enough discard, we could do something with reflex, but what's the point? Like, maybe upgraded, it starts to be kind of insane and you do crazy stuff. I like footwork. A second accuracy. Second accuracy or footwork are both massive picks here. Obviously, Blade Dance is nice for even more shivs. Whew, lots of great picks. Lots of great picks. I think, because we do play a lot of block cards, obviously, like we also play a lot of shivs, but I think footwork keeps us alive. And with a footwork, I think I'm going to be that much more inclined to smith instead. So I don't think upgrading well-laid plans is important. I don't think upgrading the prepared is important. Footwork is nice for even more soaking. Upgrading accuracy is nice. Upgrading Cloak and Dagger for the second shiv is also brilliant. And I think since we already have the strength boost, and we have Afterimage, so whenever we play a card we gain more block, I think we're going to upgrade Cloak and Dagger. I think that's alright. And we have the regen potion. Yeah, so I really didn't need to take the heal. Give me something that's helped. Regal Pillow is not something that is important right now. Although, we might need, you know, a Regal Pillow rest before the boss fight, which is okay. So, we'll do another upgrade here. And I think now that we've got the 2 upgraded Shiv producers, we'll grab accuracy. Still be nice if we had, like, infinite blades or whatever. But, there we go. So, if we go here, we can get 2 elite fights. Whereas here we only get 1 and a question mark. Here we get a question mark as well. 2 elites and a question mark. And the thing is, if this elite fight kicks our ass, we can run around this way and take less. So I think this is the way to go. What do we got? We got the guy with all the minions. We don't have much in the way of splash damage. We do have a little bit. I will use the regen potion instantly, though, because we're down enough, and this should be long enough to make it worthwhile. We will let well-laid plans. We will prepare away the parasite. There will be a lot of attacks up front. We don't have any redraw, although the piercing whale would be quite nice in this round. Well, we're just going to play everything, right? Yeah, we're just playing everything. This is the guy who gets mad whenever he takes damage. Can we just burst him down this turn? 22. We're going to be 1 shy. He gains 1 strength, so we're going to hit him 3 times. So he's going to hit us for 8. Except he's going to hit us for much less, and then the survivor. Yeah, we're going to be fine just wailing on this guy. Try to take him out of the picture. Oh, I keep forgetting I've got the strength boost. God, I'm so bad at this. So an interesting question is, do we even bother playing the Piercing Whale right now? It's exhausted, right? So it's a one-shot card. So playing it removes it from the deck, which might help us cycle better, or not playing it might get it to us on a turn that's slightly more important. So I think I'm just going to end turn here and keep it. Oh yeah, we can actually just retain it completely. Derp, derp, derp. God, I'm so bad at this. Alright, strength buff. Any armor's up. He's only got 10 HP. Chances are fairly good that we will be able to kill him. We're going to start with this. Piercing Whale, we can get some block against this guy, and the Weaken is going to help a lot. I think what I'm going to do is I'll get rid of the Acrobatics. I'm just going to stack a ridiculous amount of Weaken on him. I will go in Piercing Whale here. It'll actually make sure he does no damage. Although I could have just deflected and stuff too. But it's okay. Because what I want to do is retain the defend plus. Or deflect plus. Is it defend when you play the Ironclad and deflect when you play the Rouge guy over here, the Silent? I think so. So he's going to summon some more people. And we can't really kill him before then. We could retain the dagger spray. I'll tell you what, we'll quick slash first. See what it gives us. There's our accuracy. We need to get that down as quickly as possible. I could... Is there anything else that costs 0 that helps us here? No, so it doesn't. So I will just end turn. I could keep the deflect plus as well, but I think just holding onto the dagger spray makes sense since he's going to summon some goons. Or a goon. Might just be one, actually. I don't know what this guy does. Just... Nope! 2! Both at 22. He's the one who gets angry. He's the one who gets stronger over time. Finally got After Image down. 3 energy. Alright, well, we're clearly going to drop the free deflect. Can I actually kill this guy in one go? So it will be 12 damage. So it'll be down to 10. I'm going to get 2 shivs. So the answer is yes, I can kill him in one go. I'll still be taking damage from this guy. But I will have... He's going to hit for 18. I will have... Play this. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 extra armor. So that brings me to 13. So I take 5. Alternatively, I can use a survivor. Oh, I forgot. This gives me armor too. Yeah. This is going to be a no-brainer. Okay. After Image first. Do that. Do that. Forget. The purpose of Cloak and Dagger is also to give you armor. Kill you. And kill you. And then we'll just soak all the damage. I think I'll just grab the quick slash. Feeling a little cocky here, maybe, but we actually do have a fair amount of armored generators here. This gives me a redraw to 1 if we end up with a crummy sort of draw. That's not too bad. We can prepare the Parasite just to see what we get. We can weaken him more, but we don't need to right this second because he's not attacking. I like the Flying Knee. And we'll probably just hold on to the deflect because it's free. And with dexterity on here, it's pretty good. Can we do 93 and take him out in one turn? Unlikely. Now let's prepare to weigh the injury. Got a ton of deflects and things too. Cloak and Dagger. I mean, we're going to have all the armor we need to soak this. Question is, do I keep taking these guys down? Probably. It sucks that I have like 1 shy. This would be a good cause to run you. Flying Knee does more, but I'd rather have the neutralize on the big guy. I think we'll just stop there, hold on to the deflect. Get him, boys! Alright, more strength, but you're not buffing anyone. And you're just going to summon some more people over here. So... Whack, whack. Quick slash. What do we draw? Dagger spray. Sure, I could save it, but I'm looking to do as much damage as I can while I can. We will end turn, maintain the deflect plus. Oh no, deflect is the free one. Defend is the one that costs normal. That's where I'm derping around here. Well, there's a lot of ways I'm derping around. 43 is not really killable. I'm worried that our overall damage generation is a little too slow. If we run into a boss that like buffs himself over time, we're gonna have a bad time. It's 22, 31, 41, We only have 2 energy. Oh, we can do slightly more with this. I think we might have him here. There we go. That brings him down to 9, so we can kill him with whatever. All right. Retreat, retreat! We are only down 6 hit points overall. Yeah, I'm really worried about our overall damage generation. Anchor, start each phase or each combat with 10 block is okay. Not every combat starts with an opener. Second footwork, probably, since it removes itself from the deck. I mean, you know, it's not... Choke has some, like, combo, but it's so expensive. I think the footwork is going to be great. At least we'll be fairly well defended. We are going to be going for the extra relic over here through the elite. I mean, we could question mark and maybe we get a relic, but maybe not. So we'll go this way. We do have the strength potion, which will substantially increase our damage. All right, this guy, it's not so bad because the shivs that we generate, at least they're not drawn. There's something to be said about maximizing damage here, which should be quick slash, dagger spray, flying knee. It means we don't get our after image into play, but I think getting him down as quickly as possible. Oh, I should quick slash, see what our draw is. Oh, right, we have the extra energy as well. I forget that we start with the extra energy here. So, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, yeah, getting him down as much as possible during the vulnerable stage is going to be good, because things can sort of snowball oddly with this fella. So we're not confused. We get random mana cost for things, which means this time we get a free accuracy, and... I think we footwork Cloak and Dagger. Slightly more block set up over there. And then, yeah, at least we can still shiv him for a crap ton of damage. He did put vulnerable. That's the thing. Like, that stuff is dangerous and deadly. I'm going to prepared away the incredibly overpriced well-laid plans and still end up with way too much expensive stuff. Obviously, we're going to deflect. Now, Distraction will come up with a card that costs 0 this turn. I'm trying to do the math here, which is not my strong suit. If we neutralize... No, we'll Cloak and Dagger. It's going to be fine. And it brings him closer to death. I was trying to decide if I would prevent more damage from weakening him rather than getting the extra block. Do we have our lethal? You're free. You will give me a free spell, which is a catalyst. Ooh, for all that poison. We're going to go and play it right away so it exhausts itself and removes itself. At least we can weaken you some more. I think we deflect here. Oh, no, I already have enough armor. Never mind. Well, we'll acrobatics and hope we get a free card. And we didn't. So, end turn. But at least we don't take any damage here. There's a good chance we're all lethal. It's certainly conceivable. Or we can draw nothing even remotely close to a lethal. Well, actually, I take that back. That is actually pretty close to lethal. And at least we don't take any damage. Tail whip, so we get some more vulnerable, but we don't take any real damage. Any attacks? They're all good, but I wanted to take the cheaper one. Okay, Dex Potion, that'll be nice. Outmaneuver. Outmaneuver, 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 outmaneuver. Outmaneuver. We have enough card cycling, and with acrobatics, and outmaneuver into acrobatics is really good. It's probably worth taking. Another dagger spray combo as well, or we could just take nothing. If I had kept that second acrobatics, I think it'd be a little bit more of a no-brainer. And we do have, like, one expensive card that sort of starts to mess with things. The thing is, with the strength booster here, I'm kind of tempted to take the second dagger throw. And again, I know we can do some discard tech right here, but it's still kind of a little on the awkward side. Is the outmaneuver enough of a boost to make it worth drawing from time to time when we are already looking at some dead cards? Although we have some redraws. I think I'm just going to skip. Because I don't think... I mean, we can't have some speedy things, but... I'm just going to skip. I don't know. If we end up getting, like, the spinning top, and then I'll be really mad that I skipped that. Alright, we got another one of these fights. Footwork. Good turn for a piercing whale. So they'll do substantially less damage. We'll cloak and dagger, not that we really need it for the defense here. I guess just for the sake of whatever, I will dagger throw first. Trying to bring down Taskmaster here. Yeah, we don't need the survivor. Well, we don't need the parasite, so we'll do that. We might want to keep the survivor, though we... Oh, we do have retained cards. So... No, we don't have accuracy. The quick slash, the strength... No, okay, this still does more, and we... Do we have zero cost cards still in here? I guess with deflect, but that's about it. I'll just cloak and dagger, it's fine. And we'll retain survivor. Act 2's taking a lot longer than Act 1 did. Suppose I could use some potions, but I was thinking of hopefully saving them for the boss. Block everything, get some wounds in my deck. Alright. Oh, and you're gonna wrap me up here. So 15. Shoot, I can't kill you, which I would really like to do without being wrapped up here. Alright, I'm gonna... Do I need to weaken him? 18... Yeah, I'll just weaken you, because you'll be here for another turn as well, so... Alright, we'll do that. So I'll take nothing, but yeah, I think what he's gonna do is entangle me or whatever it is, so I won't be able to attack here. Yeah. God, that sucks. If I had an artifact potion. But you know what? I drew enough stuff that it's okay. Into an adrenaline, I don't know if this is the round for that. Obviously, we accuracy. And obviously, we're going to deflect. I think then we're going to acrobatics. Discarding... Discarding one of the prepareds. After image, cloak and dagger. I will prepared. Discarding the shiv. Yeah, I do need more block. This is... Oh, it's only one energy. Alright, it's not the greatest turn for this. We will prepared. Drop the footwork. It's another armor. Alright, so we'll take some damage here, but not much. I will retain the shiv. We're going to kill some mofos next turn. And the leg sweep's really expensive. Here's another wound. Okay. So the shiv can kill him. Which I think is the way to start. That's fine. I think we're going to assume that we're going to want a weaken on him. Almost certainly. But I guess I'll acrobatics first. There we go. Discard you. Get some armor. So what are we getting hit by right now? 18. With just our effect, we're going to get there. Let's keep wailing on this guy, because he's now the lowest. Discard the unimproved deflect. I'll go ahead and discard that. I'm going to end turn, retain the deflect. We've got 19 armor. No more debuffs. Alright, I think we're going to finish this without taking any more damage. We got a good collection of powers. So, cloak and dagger. Die. Die. Get a little deflect. tons of armor. I guess I could have retained the deflect, actually, but I'm just assuming we're going to have lethal next turn without taking any more damage. We do have the pillow going into the boss fight if we needed it, but it'd be nice to make do without that. All right. What you got for me? Shuriken is an excellent, excellent fit for our deck. Really, really good. I don't think we're going for another prepared. Although, and the backstab with the first turn vulnerability is also good. It removes itself from the deck, so it does thin it out. It doesn't help us set up our initial powers. I don't think we grab the backflip. I don't think we need that. With too many of these, you end up like preparing to a prepared, and you just lose cards in your hand. We don't need to cycle that much. I'm still wondering about this for the opener with the Bag of Marbles synergy. You know what? I will grab it. It might be insane, but let's do it. What do we got in the question mark? It's going to be a decision. We're going to read the book. Yes, we are. We'll lose some hit points. Hopefully not too many. We'll obtain this. We got a big heal coming. Which one is this? Start a power. Random power that costs 0. Love it. Okay. So, I think we're going to rest. We are going to get, like, insane. Like, we're going to overheal. But we don't have the thing where we, like, gain health at the start of a boss fight, right? So, yeah, we'll rest. We'll overheal. But that's okay. And so, this shield is 2 fireballs. Oh, it's this guy's eyes. The collector's eyes. So, the collector got changed here. Something about his summon and the way it works. Did we get a 0-cost footwork? Don't mind if I do. He, like, summons less often, but twice at a time. There's something with the patch notes that changed. Accuracy, footwork, backstab, neutralize. I mean, we don't have the retain, so... Cloak and dagger, hitting him for 11. Okay. 62 points of damage on the first turn of combat. Oh, you moron! You weren't supposed to strength potion here. Well, I mean, we'll strength potion and we'll drink. He only summons 2 at a time. There's something with his minions. Are they more? They might be more powerful. I think they have more hit points than they would normally do. We're gonna start with. Well, I guess we'll start with the prepared. Get rid of you. We'll put in the well-laid plans. I will acrobatics here. And I think we will stop you. This seems like a good one for Piercing Whale. And we're going to take just a Flying Knee, I think. And we'll start by applying... We'll try to kill these guys off. May as well cast that, I guess. And go. And, oh, I do have the card retention. I may have done that differently. I know, this is fine. Might want to retain the block. Or alternatively retain the weaken thing for this turn when they all decide to attack. After image, into a free distraction, into a free concentrate. Actually, yes. No, wait. Yeah. Discard 3 cards, gain 2 energy is actually not helpful at all. Footwork. And the shivs are good. I think applying 2 turns a week to the collector might actually be a somewhat stronger idea. Although, I might be able to kill off one of these with the Cloak and Dagger plus Quick Slash. It's 13. How much strength do I have? I have 5 strength and the super accuracy. Okay, no, never mind. We're going to do this. Yeah. Excellent. You or you? I think we've got to control his minions. End turn. I'll retain the dagger spray, I guess. Benefits from the higher strength, which is good. Still got a minion out. Actually, we can almost kill him with just the dagger spray. Only one attack, and he's going to die. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to prepare it away. I don't know, the prepare or the leg sweep. No, we're digging. You can see here I'm like losing cards from my hand here, but there we go. Deflect. Or I'm an idiot because I would have wanted to retain one, and I retained the wrong one. Into the concentrate, which is not a helpful card. Shiv, retain the deflect, which is the crappier deflect, but at least it's there. Meanwhile, the shuriken is generating more strength for us. Yeah, the shuriken in this deck is really good. In fact, it's like arguably making the deck so that we can actually generate real damage in the long run of Dis. Alright, well, we're gonna block, and we're gonna block some more. We'll still end up taking some damage, but well, I guess I could have drawn a card first with Quick Slash, but that would just let over there. We'll keep the acrobatics, because obviously. And we're going to block most of this damage, and it's not like we care about our hit points after the boss fight. And I think we've got plenty to make this happen. Neutralize. I guess I'll prepare it, because preparing away the acrobatics is going to be fine. There we go. That's a heckin' lot of damage. Suppose I could have preserved one for next round, give me a few options when he resummons his minions. But I don't know. Okay, that's a lot of incoming damage. Can I hit him for 60? I mean, not as is, that's 25. Do I prepare to weigh the, say, weaker deflect? I guess so. Well, or we just do that. Alright. Well, at least we can unload everything. Oh, we can't kill his minions. I think we just go for face here. We do have a draw and redraw here. I guess we start with this. Get rid of the concentrate, because it's not helpful at all. Quick Slash, draw a card. Leg sweep, not bad. And then retain. Yeah, alright. Leg sweep you, play this, retain the survivor. At least we do have the passive armor gain as well, but we're still going to take whack tons of damage. I guess he was already weakened, so we're not actually saving anything here, but we bring in, we've got lots of hit points. We can probably survive another turn of assaults. In fact, we can, especially if we get any sort of defensive cards, and we've got some. Damn, this card is so bad. I mean, you play it in a discard deck. That's its role, but we are not playing a discard deck. Add a card. Grand Finale can only be played if there's no cards in your draw pile. Well, that's easy, right? We don't need bullet time. In fact, want more draws. A Wraith form, like, would combo with our thing, but it's so goddamn expensive. Grand Finale is fine. Well, okay, it's not... Sometimes it'll just be a dead card in your hand. But we can retain it until the right time. I think we're going to do it. Whatever, it's cool. I've never played it yet. And we've got the retain. So we don't have poison, Philosopher's Stone. Okay, that's extra energy, which we would very much like. But all enemies start with 2 strength is so dangerous. Black Star, you do get more relics from elites, but it's kind of late. We're going to the final act right now. And we may, in fact, need to preserve our hit points by not going to elites. I'm going to take the crazy risk of Philosopher's Stone. Now we do want another acrobatics, and removing it sort of from before sort of sucks. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Who's our boss? Is this the, like, Time Lord guy? He's not the, like, that doesn't look like the Resurrecty guy. I think this is the Time Lord dude, who punishes you every time you play, what? After you've played 12 cards. Not in a turn, just the 12th card overall. It ends your turn instantly, and he gains strength, which is going to be kind of annoying for our deck, but maybe isn't terrible. I don't know. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you guys next time.